But let's turn to that other important story that we've seen developing over the last few hours, because the number of those killed in a fire at a high-rise residential complex in Hong Kong has now risen to at least 13. Flames have taken hold across all 8 blocks of the development in the northern Tai Po district. Some residents are believed to be still trapped inside their homes. Among those killed is a firefighter. Well, let's speak to our reporter in Hong Kong, Martin Yip. And Martin, bring me right up to date in terms of the very latest.
Yeah, so in terms of the fire itself, you might be able to see from my back that it's still burning. There are at least 2 hoses being raised by the firefighters trying to spray water into the building itself, but it's obviously not enough to battle all these places, because we are talking about 8 buildings, 32 stories each. That is in trouble. This fire was started from scaffolding, bamboo scaffoldings outside of buildings, because this housing estate is already 40 years old. It's just going through some renovation right at this moment, some repair on the wall outside, and the fire spread rapidly within roughly 30 minutes to most of the buildings, and then it spread from the scaffoldings into many housing flats. As you can see, some of them are actually burning from inside at this very moment. Now, we know that the Chinese President Xi Jinping has already extended his condolences to Hong Kong, and he also instructed Hong Kong to battle the blaze with all out. Effort is still a pretty common thing you see from the Chinese leader in things like these, just that this time is to the semi-autonomous Hong Kong. And hundreds of firefighters, as you know, are still battling the blaze. Dozens of fire engines are right there, still in the area, and there are already orders from local authorities to call off schools, so no schools for the surrounding area tomorrow. And there are also some measures to be implemented to help traffic flow tomorrow, because it's obviously a major blockage around this facility at this very moment.
Martin, a final thought, because we've been seeing the pictures over hours, and as you showed us, the fires are still burning. Is the thought that there are still people trapped inside those blocks?
Well, it's with no doubt that people are still trapped outside, and even the fire service department have appealed to people who would have been trapped inside to try to contact them by calling the emergency numbers like 999 and try to tell them where they are, so the firefighters can try to get to them. We still don't have an official figures from authorities about how many are missing, but there are local media reports talking about at least a couple hundreds at this moment, so it's a pretty dire situation here for sure.